what's fabulous is that there's an estimated 59 million Girl Scout alumni within the U.S. Isn't that amazing? I mean, we've touched so many lives, and we've always done so through our volunteers. So I'm going to share I want to share a personal story because I was a Girl Scout member. My daughter was a Girl Scout member. She's now about to turn 14 and every bit a teenager, everything that comes along with it. So, but when she was young, she was terribly shy, terribly shy. She wouldn't talk all day, so she would go to preschool, she would go to school, even the teachers, the teachers would say, does she ever talk? Some of the other kids would ask us, does Madeline ever talk? And at home, I think she kept it pent up all day long, and then at home would talk nonstop at night. I can remember a couple of dinners where my husband looked at me and very quietly whispered, oh, please make her stop, because she just would not stop talking. But out in public, she wouldn't talk to anyone. She would go to her Girl Scout troop meetings and would do the activities but wouldn't talk. For some reason, she connected with the cookie program. I don't know why, but Madeline loved selling cookies, and she would do the selling. She talked with every person who wanted to buy cookies. She kept her list of people that purchased from the year before and would contact them, and became quite the Girl Scout cookie seller. So one year, my boss invited Madeline to come and speak at the board of directors meeting to share her experience with Girl Scout cookies. And at the time, I want to say Madeline was in maybe 2nd or 3rd grade. So my husband and I both went with her to the board meeting. And she came in, sat down at the table, and noticed that all of the board members had a table tent with their name on it. And she didn't have a table tent. So she asked me, why don't I have my name? And I said, well, it's just for the board members. You're just a guest here. She got up, went into the other room, got a piece of paper, wrote her name down, made her own table tent, put it in front of her, and I thought, okay, this is going to be interesting. So when it was her turn to present, she stood up. She had organized her thoughts, and she gave this thorough presentation about how she sold Girl Scout cookies. And I happened to glance over at my husband about midway through, and he was crying. And I thought, okay, I can't look at him because I'm going to start crying. But I thought, this is our child who wouldn't speak to anyone a couple of years ago, and she's standing in front of the Girl Scout Board of Directors giving this fabulous presentation. And that was because of Girl Scouting. So it impacts girls in different ways, and what they connect with within the program is different for each girl, but what is consistent are the volunteers. And it really is the volunteers who instill that confidence in girls. They create a safe space where girls can discover their own abilities and discover their own interests and how they feel about the world and how they connect with the world. And that's what you all do every day. And for that, I so appreciate the work that you do.